Hola, my friends. Excuse that intro. Hello, my friends. And welcome to my video. I was going to make this video way before this situation came up. And I already uploaded my video about my live video about the Logan Paul situation. But now, I'm going to do the video that I was originally going to do already, which was the video about the Aokigahara forest. So I can give some people some information that most people don't feel like looking up, or some people don't know. There might be some information some people leave out. But I'm going to look up the information and read fact from fact and do bullet points. Try to keep it short and sweet, but I'm not going to do a bunch of videos like this all the time. This is just something that I
it's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, you guys.
could throw together right quick.
Another one in the gym. Shadow? Yep. Right around the right corner.
But let me type this in.
Yo, Tom, my boy.
Ow, no.
Maybe Tom is here haunting this guy. What is this? This is another. That's where we came in from? Whoa.
Put me in a bubble.
Whoa.
My dog keeps biting me.
Not even joking, not even joking. The entire ceiling just shook right in front of me. I'm not even joking. I was walking up to the chalkboard to see what's written, and the entire ceiling just like shook in front of me.
Hold on a second. Is this the video?
I'm not even joking, you guys. The entire ceiling just shook, and I just barely pressed the record button on my phone. On my camera, I mean. So the guys are heading to the gym by themselves. I'm here.
Anyways, I've seen the actual video, but I'm not
I'm trying to turn on my camera so I can show that chalkboard.
I'm not gonna go back on that. I've already said that I'm middle ground. I don't agree. I don't
It actually
disagree.
scared the living crap out of me.
Completely. I don't like what he did. There we go.
I'm gonna head to the gym and see what I can find. The boys are exploring together. Oh, that's
This
the
is on the
news.
news.
Yeah,
That
I'll go
was
this way by
CNN.
myself for a bit. I'm gonna let them do their own thing, and I'm gonna do my own thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, cool. This is like the front main entrance, I'm guessing.
Let's see. I'm
Of
gonna
the
look
school.
for facts about it.
Hello? Hello? Yo, Tom, are you here? Oh, look, somebody left their jacket here. What the hell? Camera's
Let's
going crazy
see
blurry right now.
what this one says.
Focus? Hocus pocus? There we go. There we go. Check it out, guys, at the main entrance. Somebody has left a black jacket. I know a lot of you guys get worried when I go out by myself, but it... What the hell is that? Oh, that's the guys. Scared the crap out of me. I feel like there's something down that way. I feel like there's
I'm gonna read
shadow.
some of this. Some of it's facts. Some of it's not.
Okay.
This is the myths
Okay,
and
I know you
facts
guys are
about
I know you
Japan's
guys are
suicide
I heard a
forest.
little girl. I'm actually shaking right now.
The forest is in the shadow of Mount Fuji.
I heard a little girl.
Yes, that is true. Let me read some of this below what it says. Below their picture. I might be able to show you the picture that is on here because it's not gonna get me demonetized.
I literally just heard a girl down there. I
Pulling it
thought I
up.
saw a shadow and then I heard a girl.
It will not let me swap my camera, so I'm gonna have to do it like
Yeah, a
this.
little shadow. A little shadow figure.
Good. But anyways, let's see if we can do it like this. There is the picture.
So the guys are telling me they were all there at the same time, and I literally heard a girl scream.
And that is the Mount
I don't know
Fuji.
if that's just a coincidence, but
And it says located at the
somebody does.
it is located at the base of Mount Fuji. Aokigahara is a thick it's like a thick canopy of trees. It's kind of what it's saying here.
Let's just keep going. Do you guys going to the gym?
Let me see.
Oh, I haven't seen the gym yet. Yo, we're inside the girls' room right now? Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna read this paragraph because it's not a lot, rather than reword it because you guys can see where I'm like my makeup's falling off. Anyways,
Yeah, you guys are over there?
Located at the base of Mount Fuji, Aokigahara is a thick canopy of trees with a hard floor made of compressed volcanic rock. Okay. Aokigahara Forest was already a creepy forest before all this started, apparently. That giant mountain you guys see, Mount Fuji, is not really a mountain, it is a volcano. It's probably a mountain by now. It's probably an active or inactive volcano now, but it was at one point a active volcano, which is why there's volcanic rock. Oh nah. Which is why there's volcanic rock on the floor, ground. Hey. Well, that ought to be. Ow! That hurts. Don't bite me in the face. Colette! Angel Colette. Ouch! I'm sorry that it's taking me a minute to try to record this video. You see this? This puppy's a mess. This is my new puppy, Luna. Angel! Come here. Come here. And this is Mama to Luna. This is my angel. That was my ear. Anyways, back to my video.
My other light died, so I'm forced to use my flashlight, my handheld flashlight right now. I guess.
So, let's see. But the soil is so thick and packed together that it's virtually impossible to dig into. It might be. I don't know. I've never been. I just do a lot of research on it. Apparently it's that way. Been that way for quite a few years. Will you guys stop knocking stuff off the bed? Let's see. Also, I want to state this because it does state this in a lot of the stuff. If you go to the Aokigahara Forest, it is very easy to get lost, and it is very difficult to be found by GPS location, and there's no cell phone service. Literally none of that. This is also known as, the Aokigahara Forest is also known as Sea of Trees or Suicide Forest. Two of the worldwide Japan Suicide Forest. The trees are thick. The forest is so dense that it is virtually impossible to see above it or past about 10 feet. The trees are high and crooked, meaning the run can be virtually blocked out. Japanese officials caution hikers not to wander off beaten paths, and people often use colored tape to mark the trail they've gone on. I want to state this. There was a video I watched not too long ago of some of the people that went out there to commit suicide. They actually would take rope and tie it, and if you follow some of the tape that goes off of the path, you'll find like tents and random stuff where people have left their stuff. And their bodies have been found. Tents, again, backpacks, hiking gear, stuff like that.
That was always there. Yeah, that was there when we left.
Yeah, will you hush back there? Anyways, like I said, that's another thing.
Jesus.
It's nearly devoid of sound, which means it's literally no noise, no sounds. You can't really hear wildlife, none of that. Let's see. I'm just trying to like. Okay, the trees are so dense that it actually prevents wind from getting into the inside of the forest or past the outside trees. It can't flow through the trees. Can't go through the trees. That's one of the things that make it eerie or creepy and still and quiet. And I'm gonna read off as this was posted, this little thing. The hikers have described as almost complete silence. It also means cries can be heard from long distances. Hence the source of the stories about the forest being haunted and with moaning ghosts. If it is haunted because it is so like dense,
Once again, I know it's not a giant skateboard, but I'm gonna
I see why you would be able to hear the noise.
We are all huddled up into the boiler room right now. We were off camera. We were trying to get out of the space. We were pretty much almost done filming, and we heard loud banging outside on the window. And we think it's a security.
It has no wildlife,
basically. Before we get caught, either it's a security or police. They didn't yell out.
Get away from over there.
Loud banging. It sounded like somebody was.
We're not gonna get into none of that about the wildlife. There's
we're all
just no
huddled inside
wildlife.
this creepy room. Take a look at this room. There's like handprints everywhere. In the boardroom. No,
I'm gonna show some pictures though.
Right? There's like weird handprints everywhere.
Excuse my computer for being slow. Anyways, this is a picture of the forest.
I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait here for another 5 more minutes.
Again, I'm recording on my phone. I don't have a camera, so.
Run out here right now. So pray for us, guys. You all ready? Yeah. We ready? Good.
It has more than trees. Apparently, it has a bunch of different plants, which we're not gonna get into too much. Just to know that it has more than trees.
We came in from here, I think. Yeah, we came in from here. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hold on, let me read this right quick.
Look, there's snow in here.
Shut up.
When we came in, there wasn't snow. Somebody's in the building. Get the hell out of here. Hey. Get the hell out of here.
Shut up.
Alright guys, we made it back to the car safe and sound. It took us a while because we literally had to wait. There were cops surrounding the whole area the entire time. It was weird.
Anyways, it causes it to be really cold. Hey, Luna Angel, stop. Y'all chill out. But yeah, it's basically talking about how it's really cold. My video is 13 minutes long because of you. It's the place with the second most suicides in the world. Let's see what the number is. Angel! Second to only the Golden Gate Bridge. Apparently there's more suicides there than there was in this forest. Estimates of how many people have killed themselves there vary, but it's likely to be at least 500. And quite likely many more. So that's a lot of people. Sam. Nobody knows how many suicides have taken place there. Not entirely sure that that's true.
shallow. I really don't want to hurt myself here before
Angel.
the new year, so I'm doing a compromise. Now, besides summoning like a demon, that sort of challenge, I decided to play a game, a 3 a.m. game.
Spirits called the. I cannot really pronounce this word, but I'm going to try to. If I butcher it, I'm sorry for all the Japanese people. If you'd like to fix this, please do. The Yuri, or said to haunt the forest.
I'm going to give you the rules, but I will promise you something. If this video,
These suicides represent all walks of life in Japan. I don't know about that one. I don't know if that one's true or false.
3 a.m. challenge, a full-blown, like, just like it was back in October. I don't
This one I do know. Forest workers have to take the bodies out, which yes they do. I do know that for a fact.
Alright guys, so let's give you a little backstory. Los Angeles really has everything.
They also, if they find a live person in there when they do their walkthrough, they cannot leave them in there. They have to make them come out and make them sit until a psychiatrist shows up to speak with them. They can't leave the premises at all until
have your deepest desire given to you. And the road is supposed to do a bunch of weird things, and it'll give you
legends of people being left in the forest are true. Or centuries old. I'm sorry. Sorry about all the yelling in the background, guys.
5 steps. Drive until the road dead ends, or the end of 11 miles. You stop, relax, close your eyes, then you imagine your deepest desire. You imagine
the suicide epidemic has a concrete origin. I don't know about that.
And you're supposed to be able to return into your life, and it just appears, whether it be material or non-material. So here's how you find the road.
It's been a national problem since the 1960s, though from the epidemic first started to be tracked in the 1950s. It didn't truly become a national problem until 1960.
You will know when you see it. So once you've located this road, you drive 11 miles. First, you must have nothing running. You gotta sit quietly in your car and make sure you have your wish ready. Throughout the entire journey, you must.
Oh, well, this is an interesting fact. I'm gonna read this whole paragraph. Try to. I'm not good at speaking Japanese. While people have been committing suicide in Aokigahara for decades, the epidemic first started to be tracked in the 1950s. It didn't truly become a national problem until 1960, when author Siriko Matsumoto, or Matsumoto, I can't really pronounce Japanese name, published a novel called Kuro Kaju, Black Sea of Trees, in 1960. The story ends with 2 lovers committing suicide in the forest, and a noticeable uptick in suicides were seen afterwards. Wadatura Tsunami's controversial 1993 bestseller, The Complete Suicide Manual, recommended Aokigahara as the perfect place to die, and the book is often found near suicide victims and their belongings. So apparently this book or the Complete Suicide Manual, or the Kuro Keiju, or the Black Sea of Trees.
One of the biggest rules of this game is you have to feel that
whatever the name of this book is called. Yeah, a novel called Kuro Keiju, or Black Sea of Trees. While this book was also considered the suicide manual, the Complete Suicide Manual, apparently the man that wrote the book stated that this forest was a really good place to commit suicide, or for a really good place to die.
Both of those are located on this road that I'm on right now.
And everyone that they have found that's been dead there, they have found this book next to or close to. their bodies or their belongings. Anti-suicide signs are everywhere. That is true. I know they talked about it. We're not going to get deep into that.
So I am going to turn off everything in my car right now. I've just turned off the AC, I've turned off the radio. One thing before we get started, I do want
Aokigahara is open to the public and would be impossible to close off. What they have done is put up numerous signs around the forest discouraging would-be suicides. The signs have encouraging messages like your life is precious, your life is a precious gift from your parents. Think of your family and please consult with the police before you decide to die. I knew of the first one. I didn't know the second one.
Tons of trees around. This is the Griffith Park Zoo. I'm gonna stop the car, make my wish. We can. Nothing's on. There's the road in front of us. Literally, no one's passing. Trees on both sides. I don't know if you can.
I'm trying to get this to scroll down so I can see what else.
I set the whole trip distance tracker, I don't know what it's called. I know after 11 miles standing, I'm ready to start. Go 11 miles ritual. It says I can't go more than 30 miles an hour.
Well, that is.
You may be asking me, hey Sam, why in the world would you go and voluntarily do this? Why don't you bring a friend at least so it's not scary? And one of the things I forgot to mention is you have to do this alone. Like there's no option.
Okay.
If you want this 11-mile ritual and your desire to come true, you have to do it alone. So, holy crap! Oh my god! Do you see that? A freaking raccoon! Oh my god, that's scary. No living crap.
I'm gonna go another. Oh man, this video is 21 minutes long. This is gonna take forever. Anyways, this is just a couple of things about the Aokigahara forest.
Okay, I gotta turn.
If you like these kind of videos, please feel free to like this video, comment, subscribe, share. Sorry this video is so long. If you don't like long videos, my bad. Didn't realize how long it was, and I don't do edit cuts. All of mine are full-length clips, and the stuff that I found about the Aokigahara forest is really, really interesting. But no, I would not go, would not travel somewhere like that. I don't really do traveling like that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Bye. Click the bell so you can see more of my videos. Bye, guys.